Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is Season 3, Episode 16. But before we get into the series, I'm just going to get something else out of the way. Yes, the long hair is gone. I sort of needed that a little bit. It was very time-consuming, but it will be back. I can grow it back easily, and I'm probably going to miss the long curls. I know you maybe do already a little bit, but at least...
I don't care. So as long as you're happy because you're handsome no matter what.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, honey.
Oh, it sounds so stilted, but it's, yeah.
I appreciate it. And I just needed this right now. But I totally get why some of you are like, no, where did it go? The long hair and the Jesus look. But as I said, it'll be back someday, probably.
Now you're just Jack Quaid with a beard.
Oh, yeah.
Quaid, sorry, Quaid.
Jack Quaid. Yeah,
Quaid,
yeah, exactly. From The Boys. Plays
Huey.
Huey, yes.
Petit Huey?
Forgot the Petit Huey? Yeah, forgot the character name all of a sudden. Anywho, Attack on Titan. Let's get back into it. The last episode I really enjoyed in the way that it was a very exciting episode and we got some more information and really got to see Bertolt, for example. Like, he is 100% committed now. We got that very big explosion in the middle of Shiganshina. It looks like we lost Hanji and Hanji squads. That really sucks. I'm kind of still holding out hope that Hanji is not dead, but it did not look good. And now Eren and the rest of Levi's squad, bless you, minus bless you again, and the rest of Levi's squad minus Levi, like now they have to take on the colossal Titan Bertolt before he can like leave the city or rain fire down on the horses. Like, they really want to kill those horses so that they can't get anywhere. And it's definitely a predicament, and I'm so excited about what's going to happen. So, are you ready?
No, but yes.
No, but yeah. Same. I have no idea what's going to happen. I just know it's... I'm afraid for our characters and everyone. Yeah, exactly. But let's get into it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go. Oi, indeed. Huh? Losing it? Huh? That's what Marco said back then. To the river, and then what? Turned into a stealth mission.
Team building. Come on. Or teamwork. Sorry. Teamwork. Oh.
And into the intro, yeah. Just waiting for that. Musical explosion. Oh, fuck. I almost don't want to like theorize about like, who we're going to lose or what's
don't
going to happen.
Don't. Just let it happen. Let it wash over you.
I also want to prepare myself a little bit for the eventual heartbreak.
Well, then just go ahead and assume that everybody dies. Easy peasy.
Nice. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just letting it wash over me.
Fair enough. Yeah, I really like that we have no idea what's going to happen, and it's very difficult to guess. This series is not predictable, but you guys know that.
That's also why it's so important to have a nice moderator, and we have the best, so...
Oh, yeah. Our moderators are just shielding us from all the spoilers.
Spoilers out of the way.
Doing such a good job of it.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't been spoiled at all. You knew a few things going into the series from season 1, and that's it, right?
Yeah, I think I got spoiled about a thing or two.
Oh.
Yeah.
Perfect game. Perfect game. Interesting title.
こっちは片付いたぞ。しかしどうやって獣の巨人を仕留めればいい。奴はあそこに鎮座したまま動きそうにないぞ。
ああ、どうにも臆病なんだろうな。
I think he's a coward.
お前は休んでろ。
さっきの爆発、あいつらはどうなってる？ハンジたちはうまくかわしたのか。とにかく俺も早くそっちに。
Oh, what's happening? What the hell was that? What? No, what? They all died! What did he do? How?
そこを置いといて。まあ、初級は様子見で。目指すはパーフェクト。
Oh, perfect game. Okay. Now I don't like the title. At all. He's way too good at that.
Wow. That was everyone.
And the horses?
And the horses too. Probably. No?
No.
兵長、全員馬を連れて壁側に後退しろ。了解。急げ。車線の死角を移動しろ。
Forget about Bertolt raining down fucking destruction and hellfire. The monkey is doing that on his own.
あの投石が続けば、ここもすぐ更地になり。
壁の向こう側には逃げられそうにないのか。
ああ、超大型巨人がこちらに迫ってきている。ここを退いても、その先に勝利はないだろう。
ハンジたちはどうなってる？エレンは無事か？
わからない。獣は兵士が前方の一箇所に集まるように小型の巨人を操作していたのだろう。つまり内門側の残存兵力は新米調査兵士の君たちとリヴァイ兵士長、そして私だ。
He's oddly calm still. He's not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna continue.
You can't get close.
見下ろしてんじゃねえよ。てめえはただでけえだけだろうが。
Use that anger. You can't. Fuck. Or maybe he. Wow. Damn, Aaron. Okay. Use those hardening fists. Punch off his fucking.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
And Aaron just went flying.
おい、あれはエレンか。
Oi.
壁の上まで吹っ飛ばされたってわけか。
Yup.
奴に。
ありゃさすがに突っ込みすぎた。一発逆転の策でもない限り、この奪還作戦も俺たちの命も人類の未来も全ておしまいだ。
Yeah, we know.
攻撃を仕掛けるぞ。
He's just gonna do the steam thing. Come on, Mikasa. Yeah, nope.
Mikasa! 違う。何か反撃の糸口は何も。
And Raina is back up. Yeah. Okay, so he can't keep doing the steam thing.
獣はここらに当たりをつけたみたいだな。ここもすぐ蜂の巣になる。エルヴィン。
Holes.
少しでも生存者を残す。
He's not gonna give up.
馬が逃げたぞ。あんなに強かった調査兵団がみんな一瞬で死んだんだぞ。つうかお前も分かってんだろ。
いくら馬を守ったってな、それに乗って帰る奴は誰もいねえって。理屈じゃ分かっていたさ。誰かを犠牲者にさせないために自分を犠牲にできる奴が必要なんだってな。でもまさかそうやって死んでいくことがこんなに何の意味もないことだなんて思いもしなかったんだ。
I don't even know what to say to that.
俺はもう誰も生きて帰れないとすら思っている。
ああ、反撃の手立てが何もなければな。
But we do? What do you have?
あるのか。
ああ、
Yeah.
この作戦がうまくいけば、お前は獣を仕留めることができるかもしれない。ここにいる新兵と私の命を捧げればな。
Oh. Fuck.
あの若者たちに死んでくれと。一流の詐欺師のように体のいい方便を並べなくてはならない。私が先頭を走らなければ誰も続く者はいないだろう。そして私は真っ先に死ぬ。地下室に何があるのか知ることもなくな。何度も死んだ方がマシだと思った。それでも父との夢が頭にちらつくんだ。そして今手を伸ばせば届くところに答えがある。すぐそこにある。だがリヴァイ、見えるか？俺たちの仲間が捧げた心臓がどうなったか知りたいんだ。
お前はよく戦った。おかげで俺たちはここまでたどり着くことができた。俺は選ぶぞ。
You want?
夢を諦めて死んでくれ。新兵たちを地獄に導け。獣の巨人は俺が仕留める。
That's a really big sacrifice. Are you... Is this gonna fucking work?
I don't think I...
特攻か。もうちょっと何かあると思ったんだけどな。
He's underestimating them.
総員による騎馬突撃を目標獣の巨人に仕掛ける。当然目標にとっては格好の的だ。我々がおとりになる間にリヴァイ兵士長が獣の巨人を討ち取る。
何？俺だけ立体軌道で獣に接近しろと。
何？
ちょうどいい高さの立体物が並んで突っ立ってた。
Oh.
巨
Oh!
人を伝って忍び寄り獣の巨人を奇襲しよう。
すまない。
俺たちは今から死ぬんですか？
そうだ。
Yeah.
どうせ死ぬなら最後に戦って死ねということですか？
そうだ。全くもって無意味だ。どんなに夢や希望を持っていても幸
Projecting?
福な人生を送ることができたとしても人はいずれ死ぬ。ならば人生には意味がないのか。死んだ仲間もそうなのか。あの兵士たちも無意味だったのか。いや違う。あの兵士たちに意味を与えるのは我々だ。我々はここで死に次の聖者に意味を託す。それこそ唯一この残酷な世界に抗う術なのだ。英士を叩け。
There he goes. Ah! Oh! Ah!
That was not 20 minutes. Oh well, of course it was, but... Just gonna let that sink in. Fuck. But that was episode 16. Perfect game. Of course, referring to the Beast Titan, the monkey, or Zeke, that he wants this to be a perfect game for him. He's very confident.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the episode was just pure desperation. on both sides there, both inside the city with Eren and the others, and then very much outside with Erwin, Levi, and all the new recruits. And that came about, that decision they made in the end there, because it just started raining boulders. And the city got destroyed. They lost all of their good soldiers, I was about to say, experienced scouts.
Yeah.
They all died, just like so many others before them. And their deaths it has to mean something.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to talk about, some of the stuff inside of this episode. And it's difficult because it's very understandable that in that situation, especially the new recruits, they feel so helpless and powerless, and like, this is all completely meaningless. I'm gonna die either way, nothing matters, kind of a deal. And the only one who could get them to do, or to go for the charge, was Erwin, because he's always been able to do that. And I know he talked about someone who can build people up and just straight up lie to them, but he didn't lie.
No, he was just straight out honest and say, well, I think he was also, there was a teeny tiny bit of projection there as well.
Oh yeah. Not just teeny tiny, yeah.
but he was honest with them, and he also he broke it down and was pretty it was almost borderline cynical, but some people, I would say, it was just being real. That, well, we all have to die at some point, and life is meaningless because we all have to die, and sometimes you don't get to fulfill your dreams or your goals, or what gives your life a meaning or a purpose. And it sucks balls, but, well,
we're not gonna die for nothing.
No, and if you die defecting, or if you die fighting for the cause, that's kind of like,
doesn't necessarily matter. That's part of the whole. You're
just gonna die anyway, so why not just die fighting?
Yeah, go out fighting, and then Levi might have a chance to take down the Beast Titan.
Yeah.
He is the best bet, for sure. And that was always the plan, that he was the one who was going to do it. But now everyone else has to sacrifice themselves, including Erwin. And it very much looked like we lost him there in the end. The episode, of course, just did the to be continued thing. And we didn't really just, he got hit, and we didn't see him die, but
he got a big chunk of rock through his abdomen.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty safe to say that there goes the spleen, at least. And apparently the spleen is quite crucial for your
survival.
So I don't think he's gonna survive this, but he also knew, and we also kind of knew, that he was not going to survive this. And even though he was so close to the truth and everything, then it was sad. And that's, I also think he needed this pep talk for himself, and this whole thing, because we also touched upon it earlier with this whole, with the comrades, and how we are the ones, the survivors are the ones who make sense of, or makes sense, or put meaning into the sacrifice of your comrades. And I feel like he also needed to hear that himself, and to understand, to kind of acknowledge that it's okay that, well, he didn't get to do what he wanted to do, but he couldn't either way, because either he would be killed on his way there, or he would be killed in a minimum, or attempt up with minimum chance of success.
To get to the basement,
or to at least get people
out of there. Oh
Out
yeah,
of
to
there.
flee
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, they discussed several things. Yeah.
So I definitely think he wanted to, like, he mostly said it also for himself, that there was a bit of projection there, and he needed this kind of pep talk himself.
Yeah, but he also very much needed to confer with Levi, and it was actually Levi who made the decision and said, "This is the approach that we're going with." And that calmed Erwin down. I think, like, he needed someone else to back up that decision. Because this is very much about him, and it's been about his dream and what his father did, just getting to that fucking truth. So he was a bit blinded by that. So I think he also needed someone else to say that, no, like, we go with this other approach, because when we can't, if we try to flee, odds are things are gonna go wrong and we're gonna die anyway, and hide is not an option, can't get to that basement. So it's just that it only left what they did as sort of a semi-viable option, or at least the only plan there where there would be just a
sliver of
a minimum chance of success if Levi can get to the monkey.
We had that conversation where Erwin said that, well, if he was to be completely honest, he valued, or he wanted more than anything in the whole world to know the truth.
Yeah.
And he was even putting that above humanity. But even in his last minutes, he decides to actually abandon his goal.
Yeah.
And still put everything...
Put humanity above everything. Like, if this sacrifice will give humanity as a whole a chance, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's, as you said, very much about the speech.
Yeah. And you know how sometimes in life, and I know it's definitely it's not one-to-one comparable, but sometimes in life, you come to a point where you're like, you have two choices and you simply can't choose between the two. Sometimes it's nice to have that clarity from others. Sometimes it's nice to just
have someone you trust to help you.
Yeah, I know this is very, like, on the absolute basic level, but sometimes you have a choice to say it's dinner, and you have no idea what to do for dinner. You have like two choices. And you're like, I have these two choices between dinner, and I cannot for the life of me decide which dinner. Then sometimes it's very good to just like hand all the decisions over to someone else and say, please.
Yes, I have these
decide.
two options.
Yeah, decide.
You
for
decide.
Me. Yeah.
Between that, because I simply can't.
I do it a lot myself, and you can definitely attest to
that,
because I often have these, like, and I know it's nothing compared to life or death situation.
No.
Like this. And how you're gonna use your death, your inevitable death. But it's definitely like, I'm very indecisive. So sometimes it's very nice to just have someone to just sit me down and say, you know what? This is what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Same thing. I've experienced that multiple times, and I'm sure you guys out there, you know that feeling as well. This is just, as you said, on a whole other level when you're talking about if humanity is going to survive and yada yada. The stakes are definitely bigger in this situation, but it's the same principle with not being able to choose between two options or more, and then just having someone by your side who can help you and choose for you.
And you know that this person would definitely weigh the options in what is, at least in that person's eyes, probably the most beneficial in a way, overall.
At least, like, if you trust them to make that choice, at least, and Erwin certainly trusted Levi to make that choice. Yeah,
and they have so much respect for each other that where he was like, I also think that I also think that if it was anyone else than Levi, he might not have well, he might not have given them the choice, but, you know,
Yeah,
he might
yeah.
not have respected the choice in the same way, or I don't know.
Perhaps, yeah.
Sorry, I'm very, 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 very hot right now, so my brain is kind of frying. So that's why I'm having a very hard time expressing myself and talking, apparently.
Fair enough, but that was very tough to watch. Everything that went on outside of the walls there, such a big surprise when all of a sudden those rocks, smaller rocks, just came flying and just bombarded the city, and everyone started dying, and Levi was just freaking the fuck out, like shit. Yeah, very tough to watch. We also had some other stuff going on inside of the city with Bertolt as the colossal titan, and Eren and the others trying to get close and unfortunately just failing. But what we did get inside of that, you know, in info screen in the middle of the episode, we did learn about that it's not something he can keep doing. And I think that they've also mentioned that before, that he must run out of steam at some point, and that it's using like the muscle tissue and stuff like that. So when he does that, he also becomes weaker. That's how I took it. So if they can trick him into
steaming
and just keep going with that, and then he'll get weaker and run out, and then they can get close. But how long is that going to take? And what approach is there really to then take him down? Because they just lost the 2 thunder spears that Mikasa was using. I don't even know if they have any more of those. So that's a big, like, yeah, all in all, the entire situation, unless Levi really does get around to killing the Beast Titan, I really don't see how they're going to succeed at all with this. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. There's gonna get some more information about stuff in the next one, or we're gonna see what's going to happen in the next one. If they're gonna be able to. You can't even be in the room right now. So sorry guys, I better just end it right here, just so maybe you can get outside and get some fresh air, so that you don't burn out from the inside. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.